little bit about your story and how this all started for you.
Okay, can I give a disclaimer that I found out this morning that I was doing this? So,
Oh, you're fine.
So just take that and go with that.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm stepping in for John because he got hospitalized. So, but I've been involved with Fight TRC for 5 years. My son's the one up there.
Hey, little brother, what's going on? I love that dude.
So I lost my first husband and his father in 2011 to colon cancer, and he was 38. And he did not get diagnosed until he was stage 4. So I've been sitting here listening to everyone talking about early detection and how important it is, and Tom's story about how he got lucky that he exhibited the symptoms that he did. Andrew didn't have the symptoms until it was too late. And he was very young and had no prior family history. He had, there's no Lynch syndrome in our family. We were both lawyers, we had small children, we both ran marathons, we had stressful, active lives. He had an excuse. We thought he had irritable bowel syndrome, or he had a nervous tummy. I mean, I met him in law school, and he was a pooper. You know what I mean? Like, he was that kid who got nervous, and so we just brushed it off until he finally had blood in his stool, and that's what sent him to the doctor. But by then, it was stage 4. And he fought for 15 months, and our boys were 9 and 6 at the time. And we had a great support system. We had a great family. We had a lot of things, but I do not wish that on any other family. And I determined that I had to do something to make something positive come out of a very, very bad situation. Right. And he died in October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And my boys were very upset that everything was pink. You know, we went to Dick's to buy them Livestrong gear, because it was back in the day of Livestrong, and everything was pink. And they were like, where's all the blue in March? Because we lived through a colon cancer awareness month with their dad. And I said, I don't know. But people just don't talk about it like they talk about breast cancer. And I kind of realized then, I had to set an example for the boys. And Andrew and I had raised them that if you can't complain about something, if you're not willing to do something about it. And so I decided I was going to turn all of our grief and anger and frustration into some sort of passion and do something in advocacy. And so I found Fight TRC. We started a foundation in our hometown of Kansas City where we help local families financially. So pay light bills, pay mortgage, pay rent, just to make a direct impact. And it's the Andrew J. Samora Foundation, so he lives on for my boys. People keep saying his name, which I think is very important when you lose somebody. They keep saying their name. And it's given me that purpose, and it's given the boys something to be proud of. And it's like I said, I tell his story because he can't tell it. He probably wouldn't like me telling people he was a pooper, and I apologize for that. But if it makes one person, I firmly believe at age 32, if he found out that somebody was doing what he was doing or having the same symptoms and went to the doctor and it was colon cancer, he would have gone to the doctor sooner.
Right.
He just didn't accrue to us. So
well, we want to.
That's my big monologue. Sorry.
No, we really appreciate it. I just want to say as an aside that I've been very fortunate in my life to spend most of my time around amazing, incredibly bright, self-assertive, strong women. And you, for having known you about 30 seconds, you're one of those. And you're a hero to me, and we're blessed to have you here. Thank you for your words.
No, I'm proud to be here.
Absolutely. So Julie, one of the things that we don't talk about a lot is the caregiver's perspective. You and I shared that experience, albeit yours is on a completely different level than mine, because he had. Go ahead. You want to say something?
No, it's pain is pain, and
right.
it's not a competition.
Yeah, right. Well, I agree with you. I felt completely helpless most of the time. Among many emotions I was feeling, that was one of the ones that was predominant for me. Watching your husband deal with colon cancer, I'm thinking about how low the screening rate is. What advice have you found yourself giving people 50 and older who have not been screened?
Well, I mean, it obviously gets screened. I tell the story to lots of people. My poor mother, not my poor mother, the poor, she's not met a waitress, a sales clerk, a busboy that does not know Andrew's story and has not been told to get screened. She likes to tell his story a lot. And I agree with that. And I guess if he couldn't do it at age 50, so do it for those people who never lived to get that opportunity.
Right.
And be grateful that you made it that far. And it's so easy. And it's it's one of the few cancers that can be cured with the detection. I mean, a colonoscopy, if you go in for it and they find a polyp, they remove it and you've been cured
Right.
in the diagnosis. I mean, with the Cologuard, which is great for those people who won't go get it, then they can go get their colonoscopy and then get cured there. I mean, it's kind of an amazing fact when you think about it like that. So, I mean, maybe I'm biased, but I don't see why anybody wouldn't do it.
No, it's really easy.
And I have 2 sons, and poop is not taboo in our house
Good.
either. And so, I mean, breast cancer was taboo 25 years ago. I mean, and people talk about it now, and we've kind of made it our life's mission with our foundation. We joke about it. We have signs at our fundraising events. You know, you owe a duty to your booty to get a colonoscopy. I mean, we're trying to like have fun with it, and yet it's not taboo. It's everybody does it, right? And so get screened.
Those are wise words. I know you have a question too.
So it's clear that you found your voice with this disease and you have used your experience to become an advocate for Fight CRC. And can you just tell us a little bit about your journey and how you are trying to make a purpose?
Well, like I said, I'm one person and doing one little thing, and when I found Fight CRC, that they're a nationwide organization, and they have found, you know, the best ways to have their voice heard in Congress and across the country. And I thought, I'm a semi-retired attorney, and I could try to do something to help and make it a bigger impact than what I was able to do alone. There's always power in numbers, and it's a fabulous organization. They help so many, and like I said, it's just given me a way to take something negative into a positive and help far more people than I would be able to help alone.
It's terrific. It really is amazing. You know, we talked earlier about John, and you got to know John through your work with Fight CRC. The rest of us haven't had the pleasure of meeting John, so we have the next best thing. I want to direct everybody's attention to this center screen. Here's